All right, live from Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant. It is the Flappcast. And folks, it's time to bring up your host and MC for the evening, Barbara Holiday.
Woo!
Oh, was that an opening video I missed? Was it my own
I didn't
voice?
see it either.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No.
Josh,
But it
you
was
might have
amazing.
forgotten to share your audio, but I'm not going to critique your tech skills right now. Thank you to everyone for joining us this week on another episode of the Flappcast. We took a break last week in honor of the Black Lives Matter movement, and here we are back to bring some laughs this week and hopefully a little lightness to the world. I'm Barbara Holiday, your host and MC. Of course, I've got my dysfunctional crew with me today, as usual. Joshua Snyder, who all you can see right now is his throat, now face with headphones. Of course, Josh is our booker at Flappers. We have the amazing site director for FU, that's Flappers University. If you thought I was saying something bad, Mr. Paul Moomjean.
Woo, woo.
The amazing and gorgeous and hilarious Laura Hayden, physical therapist and comedian. Welcome, dysfunctional crew. Oh my gosh. We are dysfunctional at Flappers this week, that's for sure. We are trying to get open, and many of you have been calling, by the way, fans, friends, family, asking when we're going to be open again. And I have to tell you, we will be open as soon as we possibly can. What I mean by that is we have been cleared to open as a restaurant. So I'm not sure how many people go to a comedy club for the food. I'm just saying.
But the food there's amazing.
Okay, our food's good. But think about it, it's kind of a tough one. So we did open last night very quietly. We're just getting all our stuff back in order. We've been brainstorming lots of ways that we can bring laughs in without technically doing them on stage. That's been kind of fun.
Well, well, I'm sure we have actors as waiters and waitresses.
Yeah, well,
Comedians as waiters and waitresses.
Have you seen what they actually have to wear, though? These giant shields. I mean, it feels like you're being served by RoboCop. That's funny in and of itself.
Actually, it feels like you're infected because you as a guest can sit without a mask. And then everyone around you serving you has masks and gloves and face shields. So it kind of feels like, ooh, is there something wrong with me? Am I a leper?
You know what? Actually, I can put it on. I have one. Here, let me.
You know what it's like? It's like being at the worst Disneyland theme restaurant of all time. Right? Like everyone's dressed up in some horrible, sad outfit except for you. Right? And the best part is they have to stay in character, because I read the guidelines, and the guidelines say they're not allowed to talk to you. Like in the past, if you wanted to talk to your wait staff, you were like, oh, hey, how's your day going? Now they're like, stay away. So
if this is what we have to do to go to a restaurant, I can only imagine what we have to do now to have safe sex.
Oh.
I feel like all these rules were created so Gavin Newsom didn't have to defend himself anymore when he goes out. Like that. He's like, let's make it so they can't talk to me. That's good. I like that.
So here's what I need help with. I have been on the phone with the health department. You got to take the film off, Josh. It's got a protective film. It actually has a sign that says,
I can't see or hear you. What?
Take the protective film off.
Who would want to get their food from that?
This Laura is what it looks like to have sex during the COVID-19.
Oh yeah.
This right here.
Baby.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it looked like before for me.
I think the plastic's kind of at the wrong end. Could be me, but I'm just saying. So you guys, I could use some help with this argument. I've been on the phone with the health department, and by the way, comedy clubs are not specified in any of the, technically they're saying we're live entertainment, but that's not what the health department says. The health department says we're a movie theater. So this week I had to say why a comedy club is not like a movie theater.
Wow. You
So,
don't,
and
you're your own classification.
Well,
well, I explained the word club is sort of deceiving, right? Because when you hear the word club, everyone thinks, ooh, boom, boom, bow, bow, you know, like it's DJ and dancing and nightclub. And I said, comedians are not that energetic, really. Like,
Yeah, no one gets laid here.
we don't even need a bouncer.
Put
You
that
know what I'm
mask
saying?
on, Josh. That'll work.
and,
Okay.
and Pee Wee Herman's would never disrespect a comedy club.
No, never.
So what was funny is I literally spent hours writing a letter to the health department saying why we're not like a movie theater. And then I heard the news that movie theaters could open.
Oh,
And
no.
I wrote back a statement, said, I disregard what I said. I think we are like a movie theater. I mean, what do we do? How do we get open?
So you're like a movie theater.
Well, Barb,
Movie in the beginning of the show.
without betraying the confidence of the inner workings of the club, there is a bit, and it's through no fault of our own. There's a bit of disorganization because we keep getting different information, and as disorganized as we are, that's how disorganized the government is, times 20.
Just 20?
Right.
I'd say more.
1,000.
Like I bet they're having the exact same conversations we are. They're like, we can't print anything either.
Remember, the government hasn't even opened up the IRS to give everybody their refunds yet. So they don't know what they're doing. Okay? Yeah.
The only thing I feel good about is actually I feel like I have all the answers to all the questions. You know what my answer to all the questions are that anyone asks me?
Yes.
I don't know. I've got the answer finally. I don't know. That is the answer.
That
So,
is very Zen-Buddhist.
We have a very special guest joining us today, by the way, and it's kind of top secret. I'm not sure if he or she, or I'm not even going to reveal until I see if.
What do you mean top secret? I wrote it in the comment already. It's
Oh, you did? I thought you said surprise celebrity guest.
well, that was yesterday, but we're here.
I'm allowed to announce it now?
Yes, it's happening.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope he's been listening to our dysfunctional commentary here. Oh gosh, his name is revealed before I tell you his amazing credits. And Jamie, don't forget to take off your audio, because I'm about to announce you. But this comedian I haven't seen in a while here physically because we haven't been open. Cannot wait to see his face. Give him a big hug. He's got a new special coming out. It's on YouTube and Tubi. And is that to be or not to be? It's TUBI. Please, the special is called Stupid Smart. Please welcome to our Flappcast, Mr. Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
He will reveal himself now, we hope. Maybe not, but I know he's here. All right, there he is.
There we go.
Is that there? Can you see me?
Yes.
You look great.
Is this the audition for Duck Dynasty reboot?
Yeah, winner. Wow, that is some shaggy hair there, Jamie.
I know. I'm in denial. See, long story short is I started growing this like when this thing started, and I said, you know what? I'll just shave. I'm gonna let it grow till we're out. And I thought we were going to be out, and now it's like the NHL playoffs. It's denial. I want to shave it, but I want to get out. So I'm committed.
I did the same thing with my leg hair, so it's good.
Nice. How are you? Look, does anyone want to buy any lava lamps? I'm really going in. I've turned 50 in this whole thing, and I'm starting to look like Jimmy Buffett. I apologize.
Can you sing Margaritaville for us?
I will. Wasted. I think a lot of us are floating in Margaritaville.
Oh gosh, really? Alcohol? Usually
No.
I have a glass of wine with me, but today it's sparkling water.
Mine's tea.
Today I'm on water too. Water and Percocet.
Cheers.
Water and Percocet.
So,
Well,
Jamie,
I like to go opiate when I can on Thursdays. I call it opiate Thursdays while in quarantine.
right.
Smart. Makes sense.
Jamie, did you hear our conversation about, they won't let us open our club yet as a comedy club. We can open as a restaurant. So we're rebranding ourselves Flappers, bleep, bleep, and restaurant.
The bleep bleep could be a lot of things. Let
Yeah.
the bleeps fill in the bleeps. Yeah, I've been hearing that, which is crazy because my friend went to, he lives out in Ventura, and he ate lunch out yesterday. He ate dinner out yesterday, social distancing. I'm like, he's like, do you want to come out and eat? And I'm like, no, I do not. And then I'm over here in Los Feliz, and it's weird. Some of it's boarded up. Some of it has people in. Some of it is Starbucks. You can't walk in. Coffee Bean, you can. And before today, I went to Fry's by you. And that's like a weird Twilight Zone ghost town. It's already weird anyway in there because of the spaceships and all that stuff. But Fry's is like aisles of barrenness and then like tons of like hard drives. And then like nothing and then like flat screen. It's so bizarre. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, that was happening to Fry's before COVID. I hate to tell you.
Yeah, I know. I know. And it's like, it is crazy that you guys can't, I know. So maybe you turn it into something else. You call it a karaoke bar. Or...
Well, so live entertainment is the issue, right?
So you're
Only
Twitch.
we're lumped in the same boat as the Staples Center and Coachella, but we have 200 seats. So we've been trying to brainstorm ways that we could sneak that. Can't the servers just be funny?
Well, I think it's become
Ah.
you're a religious sanctum.
Yeah.
Are
well,
we-
It's funny.
Wait, are we
These are
plotting right now on the open source airways to figure out how to manipulate the system? Well, this isn't going to get us in trouble.
It is.
Why is it that some states are like saying like, okay, come down, it's 35% capacity, but I'm like, I'm not dying to go to Florida right now for 35% capacity. It's 75% less paycheck with the risk, right? I mean, So I don't know. That's what they're doing. Obviously, we're our own thing over there, but that's what I'm hearing of the couple states that are open.
Right. Well, that's what, it's hard for the comedians like you as well. I've heard from a lot of them that it's a tough call on when to come back, but people need laughs now more than ever. I mean, if there was ever a time that we could bring some relief, it's now. And not everyone can get on Zoom,
No, I agree with you. I've been doing some of these Zooms, but I also feel like it is, but it's also like I feel bad. Like if I go down there and then what people, the economy is not in the great shape. So I don't want to charge people. I mean, I don't know, like what are their priorities? You know what I mean? It's just, if there's a robust thing and it's safe, then I will definitely go and entertain the people. But it's a matter of, can they there's the diapers are more important than Jamie Kennedy at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Eating
diapers
chili.
are very important.
I don't know. That's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It depends on
I'm
who's
with
in the
Josh on
diaper.
that one.
It depends on who's on the diaper.
I like
That's
the
tough.
hat nod with that.
That would have to mean that kids are important too. Okay, no, I'm kidding. Take it from the barren woman. Okay. So we like to play.
That got excessively dark.
It did, didn't it? I know. I'm having a weird week. I don't know about you guys, but yeah.
No, not at all.
Just a week? Just
Just this week. Yeah. The last 3 months have been great, I mean, really awesome. So, we like to play some quarantine games when we're here on our Thursday. Have you had any fun quarantine games, Jamie, that you've been playing with your spare time?
Pretty much, let's see who didn't move the couch pre-quarantine and clean? Who did I pay to not paint the inside of the closet? Who did I pay to not? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. I basically have become Laura Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie. We're all frontier people. I can knit, I can clean, I can spray, I make my own damn sanitizer. I can make you, my whole day is spent cooking and cleaning. I'm a domestic housewife without the man. It's terrible.
And not shaving. Yes, perfect.
Mhm.
Shaving's overrated.
By the way, I know that you mentioned Duck Dynasty, but I think you could also pass for the Revenant.
A lot of awards. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You need to wrestle you need to wrestle a bear.
Bear. I just think because of all the reboots, Duck Dynasties do. So that's why I went with that.
Beards are totally in.
Well,
Anything. Salons haven't been open. There's going to be a serious amount of wax shortage real soon, Barbara.
I know. Well, here's a game I thought of is what if we renamed all our paper products during the COVID period? Like, for example, toilet paper, we just rename it gold. You know?
ooh.
I mean, but paper towels, we got the Lysol wipes. What will we rename the Lysol wipes?
Essential.
If I could just jump in, I was going to say for some of us who didn't hoard, we had to rename our printer paper toilet paper.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, coffee filters were toilet paper. Yeah.
Great idea. I didn't even think
Yeah.
of that.
Or your pool. Oh, that went too far. I went too far. 818 like that one.
Wouldn't
How about your hose? What is that called? That's a good time. Let's rename that a
Of the
good
day.
time.
It's good.
Yeah.
Sorry to clarify, when did you mean hose as in water comes out of it, or hose as in the plural version of hoe?
Oh, I went water.
Okay.
But
got it.
the jacuzzi jet could be considered a date. I don't know. In the
It is a
last
date.
3 months.
Considered.
And it could be.
That in the shower head, baby.
Wow. Do you wait? How do you position yourself? You bring it down or you go up to it? There's a lot going on there.
We're not going to reveal our secrets all
right.
here on the Flapcast right now.
I think we know. We just renamed the restaurant as an educational eatery, and you guys can do these educational seminars.
Flappers.
Why don't you guys?
Flappers Kama Sutra and restaurant.
Why don't you guys just go drive-by strip club for a while? Everybody goes to you, hangs out, and eats there, sees some stuff, and then goes to Bob's for the dessert. You know what I'm saying?
Drive-by strip club. But
It
it
was,
has,
you saw that though. It was they were really having drive-by strip club.
no.
You didn't see that?
No. Did you
Barbara,
guys?
you didn't. Oh, Barbara, it was huge. It was huge in Vegas, huge in Oregon, huge in Portland.
Yeah.
The girls were in gas masks. Oh, there's our man who's quiet. Paul, he finally jumps in with some knowledge he knows.
But were the guys huge?
I was just waiting for somebody to say something that I could comment on.
I think
Yeah.
Paul was the first drive-by strip club customer, actually, right? It was
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Well, I like to support single moms and girls going to college.
Had I known, I would have moved the pole out to the porch, try to make some money during this.
Hey, I made $4,200 in back pay from unemployment. So, like, you know, I had it just going. I was making it rain.
Yeah, that's a strip club in itself. Anyway.
Yeah, but you can't make it rain with droplets and all the COVID stuff. So are they Venmoing the strippers? Is that what they're doing now?
What happened to our paper products? How did we get into stripping, Mr. Kennedy? What?
Blame the bearded guy.
Yeah,
Have you been writing anything in your quarantine? Have you? I mean, I know you have a special coming out, but
Grocery list. I've been like, you know, one of your regulars and one of your Flappy Flaps will be with me later. Flip is one of my regular collaborators. So I've been working with him a little bit, but I've really just been like promoting this special, getting it together. But what I've been doing is getting all my clips from like years of all different clubs that have had cameras and stuff. And so I've been getting them and I'm going to start putting them out. But I have written a little, but not a ton. But I'm in a good place where I've gotten everything kind of caught up because I think this was like the COVID clean out. You heard that term, getting rid of a lot of stuff. And so now I think I'm ready to just be creative 24/7.
did we give you your videos from us yet?
I hope
Yeah.
so. I probably have some email. I think you did. You guys have, they're deep in a Dropbox somewhere, but you,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful system. Am I getting verbals permission? Am I getting verbals?
Can
I'll
you just
brand it.
can you just say deep in the Dropbox again? Because it just
Oh,
sounded
it was.
awesome.
Barbara
Wait,
is
I just
one
got
of
a
those
little
people that
blood
no
flow
matter
on
what
that
you
one.
say, it sounds sexual to her. Just so you know.
Come on, here we go again. This is not a
Jeez.
You
roast.
know I love you. You know I love you.
We
I
have
don't know
Jamie.
if it. I don't know if deep got me or the Dropbox, but the combo deep. Drop it in the deep. I don't know. There's a lot going on there.
You
Jesus.
started it.
I'll finish it. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. Well, let's talk about things that used to bother us before COVID, but don't bother us anymore. I mean, what's going on there?
I would like to start this out. If you're a woman, I would like to say, hopefully it's men. Remember when all men were canceled? Who are you gonna fucking use to run into Trader Joe's while you wait in the car to fucking risk it? All right, we're not that bad, are we?
Nope.
I was going to say that I remember when we were all really, really mad that Lori Loughlin got her kid into college. That really upset everybody. That was a
Ist. Whatever happened to that?
she's going to jail for 2 months.
Yeah, but that's a joke because we're all in jail.
No, but they're not allowing her to go to jail because they don't want people in the jail because.
But
you're
even
gonna
if
get
they,
infected.
yeah, and even if they did, she just has to shelter from one place to another place. It's not even a punishment right now. Like punishment for her should be to go be around people who have the disease.
Whoa, that's intense, John. That got a little.
Too far.
That
You know what-
escalated.
You know what?
Speaking of sorry, but speaking of what we're mad at. Remember we used to be mad at criminals, breaking and enterings, armed robbers. Well, they're out now. They're out in the street because you don't want them to catch a sniffle.
Well, we're all armed robbers with our masks on.
I know.
You know what used to really bother me? Waiting in lines. God, that really pissed me off.
I used to be bothered by working. Now I'm looking forward to it.
Right about now, we start usually getting those Facebook posts about, oh crap, Christmas music's around the corner.
Woo!
I still hate Christmas music. Never mind. That'll still bother me.
That's going to bring the country together. I don't care what anybody says. We're going to hear Nat King Cole.
No, Red-Nosed Reindeer's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Christmas in July sounds amazing right now, doesn't it? Can we just get on that?
One thing I will say is that now would be the time of year where the focus would be on the elections and the primaries. And I feel like that's just taken kind of a back seat.
They don't want us to watch. They don't want us to know. They're doing things behind our back they don't want us to see.
Is there an erection happening?
See? This is what I'm talking about, people. She's a really good friend of mine, and no matter what you say, it comes out sexual.
You know what I meant. I'm just saying. Is there?
Wait, something happening behind the scenes. Don't want us to see. I can relate. Okay. That was a nice
Come
thing
back,
there.
Jamie. Come back.
There we are.
Jamie, come
Wait.
back.
My computer. So when you start talking about erection, it needed a private moment.
I meant election, right? I'm stupid smart. Stupid smart.
Yeah, tie the title in.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you come up with that?
Well, basically it's kind of a metaphor of who I am, right? I'm Jamie Kennedy. A lot of people might think I'm a little stupid, but sometimes there's a gem in there. Every 10 or 11 gems, it might be one a little smart. So I don't know. It's an odd, because I'm always kind of, the second half of the special gets a little deeper and I talk about more stuff. So it's a play on that, multiple things. Hip hop, Barb, you know how you're down with hip hop. Yo, that guy's so smart. He's stupid smart, like Dick.
Stupid and smart. Sounds like all the guys I date. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jamie, I have a question. So since you have not been able to do stand-up as a comedian, and the vast majority of comedians it refreshes them. Have you been doing something to kind of refill that well, or to get that same kind of buzz in place of stand-up, or am I opening a deep wound that maybe we shouldn't be opening right now?
Oh.
Well, let me say this. I'm actually very fortunate. I'm on the road a lot, and Stupid Smart was formed. There have been times where I've done a few hours on your stage, and so that's why I wanted to do this, because it was definitely formed right there in your establishment. And I feel that I've been very fortunate in the last, I've been touring on and off for like 25 years, but the last 3 years, ever since Netflix started exploding, I've been just, on it a lot, the road and overseas. So in a weird way, like I haven't been home this much for years. So it was an interesting break. I had to stop for a second. And then once I was like, what do I do? Then I started doing all the stuff that I normally don't do. So it hasn't been that crazy for me. I've been doing Zooms like once a week. That's when that started, and all different places are doing them. And it's not the same. It took me about 6 to get going, but now I got it with the background and all that stuff. But it's obviously not the same, because you do a Zoom. Doing a Zoom, I tell people, is like basically having every audience member mic'd and a direct feed into your ear. Like literally, Barbara, the Postmates are here. Get the door. Like everything they say. So, but I'm starting to now really get in the groove of it. But for a while I was okay. But I know a lot of people are like, the first 24 hours of lockdown, I got to do a set. They're mainlining, it's like.
Well, I'm really, people have been asking me right and left, like, what do I think the future of comedy is now? Like, is the club going to be replaced, the physical comedy club? Because, is this medium going to take over? Do we like it? Do we not like it? It's sort of like old school versus millennials. I don't know. It is hell.
I've been doing a ton of interviews for my special, and one of them, this is a big thing, and we talked about it. Look, literally, there's nothing more exciting, infectious, or helpful than a crowd, and it. Your club is one of the few places, though, where if you have an intimate crowd of 30, the setup, the feel, the vibe, the mechanics, all turns into this energy that you can still have a killer set and feel like the warmth. Where a lot of times, if people are spread out, they don't feed off each other. But no, live is what I was raised on. Live is what's exciting. And live is where you get your juice. You don't come out and go, you've never had a packed house and they go, they're ready to suck. You know what I mean? It's usually they're ready to go, right? So I think it's interesting. Like I was talking to Josh earlier off the air. It's like, am I dying to go out? No. Am I dying for people to come out? I want to make sure financially they're filled. And I don't want to do that to people. But also, do I think the VR is going to come into play? Big time. But do I think there's going to be, just like you see the PC movement in comedy, where there's people that are really against certain jokes and how people are so zealous for them? I think you're going to see that. I think you're going to see live have an extreme robustness. And then I think there's other people that will go into VR.
Deep.
Younger kids, definitely, this is okay with them.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's
No, wait, hold on, stay with me. I didn't mean to fucking talk about popping your balloon. No, stay with me. The branding though will work. The branding will work. You can do it with your stuff. Flappers Presents. You can do that.
I think there's probably going to be room for both.
Yeah.
But watching a concert, even on a flat screen TV with it being live and being live at the concert, are two different experiences. I'm sorry.
1,000%. But it depends on where.
Live is more fun for the performer.
Oh, 1,000%. I would much rather be at a festival with the people. But it's so weird right now, don't you think? Oh God, I just ruined it.
I'm just wondering if 20 years from now, like the hipsters 20 years from now, will go to live events because it's retro.
Wait, is this the new VHS? The comedy club?
Vintage. It's gonna be vintage.
Or vinyl.
When I get back on stage, the thing I'm gonna miss most about Zoom is I won't be able to mute audience members. I would love to just, no, you're off. Thank you.
Well, it does make dealing with hecklers a lot easier too. I can tell you that, because in a club, I got to deal with people overindulging, if you know what I'm saying, and then they get very upset when you cut them off. So in this room, you can drink all you want, and I don't have to worry about it and kick you out.
Yes, but there's totally no there's nothing on the line for these people. I literally was doing a show a few weeks ago, and there was a fucking family of 6. So I guess what? They all bought the $10 ticket, so like it was $1.23 to see me each, and they're literally passing the bowl of pasta. Like I was literally interrupting their dinner, and I saw it all. So it's a little.
But Jamie, isn't that every bar show when we interrupt people's dinners? Like
I know.
comedy night? When the hell did that happen?
Or
No, I know, but at least it's dark enough at Flappers where you can't see them reach into the bottomless bowl of pasta. I mean, this was literally, I saw the wall clock, I saw the grandma walk in.
Hey, Barb, can we rename the pasta dish the Jamie Kennedy bottomless bowl of pasta?
Yeah, then we'll be Flappers Olive Garden and Restaurant. Okay.
How about
That
this?
will
This is a good Zoom position too. People are like,
Jamie, do you find yourself looking only at yourself when you're in the Zoom room?
yes, I'm trying. I try and I'm not looking at you at all right now, but I'm not seeing you, and I hate that because I want to talk to you, but I have to give you my eyes. But yes, I really constantly look in the corner and say, "Damn, what's that angle? That's a gray part."
The other thing I've noticed too is I see a lot of people smoking who are watching, and it's like, you know, where California comedy clubs are concerned, this is the first time people have been able to smoke in the club now.
That's so true. And doing pills. I saw a lady was chopping an Ambien up right in front of me.
How about hand movements that are uncomfortable? Have you seen that?
What, you mean you weren't putting her to sleep enough? She had to take a nap in?
Wow.
It's not even 6 o'clock. Burn, Barbara, burn.
Drink up. There might be some vodka in here. Maybe.
I'm always worried when you can't see if they have pants on and it feels like their hands are moving.
What? No, don't go there. Really, Laura?
Laura's just talking about me and Josh on the Flappcast. Let's be honest.
That's what I meant.
So
I'm not even sure I have a penis. The rate I'm going.
We are dysfunctional. This is what I have to deal with, Jamie, every week. We've gone crazy ourselves. You know what I miss most about the live appearance, though? I wanted to just say it before I forgot, is that, you know, seeing a joke discovered on stage for the first time and knowing when it was created, like right in that moment, and being there to see it, because then you may see it in a special later and you may see it, but you know, there are those moments that I've seen many famous comedians come here and do, and you can't recapture that. You know, the television experience is so passive. Like even right now, I can't see your reactions. I can't look at all of you at the same time. Whereas when you're in a room and front of a crowd, you can really get a vibe, you know?
Actually, you can. It's called gallery view.
Yeah.
Oh, let me change that. Yeah. I missed that. Thank you, Josh. That's why we have you.
Jesus, Josh.
Tech
Way to
boy.
pee on Barbara's parade. From the committee of reopening sooner than later, Barbara Holiday. I mean, come on, Josh.
Oh my God, you missed it. Titus roasted me bad last couple weeks ago. So I'm usually the butt of jokes. It's
Well,
because
and the
I have a
other
nice
thing-
butt. Thank you.
The thing is that Barb and I are the opposite, because Barb is very outgoing and social. So all the sheltering at home and all that is bumming her out. I, who have only had sex with one person my entire life, and am now checking out Star Trek Enterprise again, just to double check things. For me, this has been, in a weird way, a paradise.
I kind of agree with you on that Star Trek moment, because there are some sexy Klingons that you get some back material. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know, man. I don't mind going. Comedians kind of shelter in place anyway, right? We fly, we connect, we do 5 radio interviews, we Dunkin' Donuts, we sleep, bam, a show, merch, Saturday morning, all day, Einstein bagels, right 30 minutes, Dunkin', rinse, repeat, merch, maybe meet a local 4, see what happens. Go to Tampa, try not to catch coronavirus anyway, pre-virus. So yeah, we're always kind of sheltering in place. So it's I don't know, I'm doing shit I never did. Like I cook now.
What, really?
And what's your favorite recipe?
Barbara, I don't want to sound like a little braggadocious, but I make, Flip has actually made me some lemon bars. He's quite good at it, so I'm learning a bake skill. I call him Nana Flip. We're all baking. Baking is the new way. It's pizza crust. I made a keto cauliflower pizza crust. Not
I
terrible.
never thought I'd hear a man say that.
I know. Take my card. That's why the beard. The beard is literally a beard. It's covering a lot of
I
things.
see.
Right now.
Men are
You see what
working
I'm saying?
again.
Yeah.
I see. It's about time men get in the kitchen and bake, right?
Hell
Right, Laura?
yeah.
I baked a lot too. I understand. I make some kick-ass lemon bars.
Hell yeah.
Lemon bars.
What's with the lemon bar recipe getting passed around? What?
You
Now,
gotta have
here's the
extra
thing.
vitamin
Here's
C.
the thing. You got to really respect Flip, because the thing about, I've been saying this for years, by the way, which is sad but true. A lemon bar is hard to pull off, because if you fuck it up just by just a little bit, it tastes terrible. It's
How do you know this?
I don't make them, but I eat them.
Because when life hands Josh a lemon, he makes lemon bars.
Aw. Bada boom! Way to go, F you.
But everybody stop and think about this, because what I'm saying is true. Like a mediocre chocolate brownie is still okay, but a mediocre lemon bar is horrible.
Go tart real quick on you.
Yes.
Tart.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Can you post the recipe for us, please?
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get you one. This one is only 5 ingredients, light sugar, still very sweet. You can switch out the maple syrup for the sugar. Boy, I really have been in lockdown.
Oh my gosh. By the way, the Flip we keep referring to, for those of you who are maybe not comedy aficionados, is the amazing Flip Schultz, who is a great comedian in his own right, and he writes for a lot of comedians as well. And well, I miss you, Flip, if you're watching. I hope you
Is he passed at the Yoo-Hoo room now officially?
Finally. No, he's passed in a bathroom, basically.
It's probationary.
That was for you, Flip.
I just thought of it. Isn't there a P.F. Chang's in that same shopping center? Can't you just say you're part of P.F. Chang's?
Gone.
Damn it!
No, it's gone.
What about the Barney's? Can't you say your Barney's back room? Something?
They're not even open.
Oh God, I'm just trying to figure out the angle. Can't you be an AMC movie theater, a back room?
Oh no, AMC's going bankrupt.
By the way, I just want to announce to all the people that are watching right now, by the way, that Jamie is going to be doing a live Q&A via Zoom with Flip Schultz.
Yes.
Tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm sorry, Pacific Daylight Time. Forgive me.
And if
Is
this
it or PDT, one of those.
If this Q&A didn't get you going, that one is going to be really worth the $7.93.
I thought it was $1.23 with pasta. Come
with
on.
the 8 people, literally scooping the ball, going, "Come on, give me the sauce, Literally, I'm on their fucking dinner table.
I hope they're watching right now. They're gonna send you each $1.23. Please, family of 8, write in and send Jamie Kennedy $1.23.
How many people played to that one lonely lady though with the dog the whole time? You see this a lot in Zoom shows.
I go straight for the drinker. I look to see who's got a bottle of wine sitting next to them because I know they're ready to party. That's my audience.
You work the windows, Laura? You work the
I
windows.
totally work the windows. I check them all out.
I got you.
Isn't that distracting when you're trying to do your set?
Have you seen me on stage, Barbara?
Yes, you're distracted.
All the time.
It works for
So
you.
I go through the whole thing. I go through I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me the name of your cat. What's your cat doing? Why is the dog on your lap? Why did that person leave? That person looks too young to be at this show. Just like, because we're going to be talking about the sex on this show. You may not want them in the Zoom room.
And there's also the people who are conscious of their backgrounds. The ones I can't, the people who have bookshelves in the backgrounds. That
I had a guy with a bunker the other day, an actual bunker. I think he was trying to make a joke.
Josh, you and I both have bookshelves in our background right now.
well, this isn't a book. This is my depressing calendar of what could have been.
The other night, I saw a show where a guy was literally cleaning his apartment the entire time. And it was just his butt in the frame of the square. And so he's like leaning over and washing things and cleaning things.
You're you're the background noise. You're the movie that's playing on TBS.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's that passive part I was saying.
By the way, Jamie, I know you're friends with Renee Percy, right?
Yes.
She helps us out here at Flappers a lot, and she was the dog lady on the Tuesday night show.
Oh, Renee.
Dog, and she was just sitting there petting the dog the entire time. By the way, in that particular show, the guy headlining, his roommate ordered a pizza, but the roommate didn't want to walk past the frame, so the comedian had to get up, go to the door to get the pizza. Pay for
No.
the
Wow.
pizza, and then bring it to his roommate, who, by the way, didn't buy a ticket for the show.
Correct.
Postmates mid-show. How much? What was the numbers on that? What was the door?
Can I just
Not
say
enough to
I'm
afford the
really,
pizza.
I'm really jealous of Postmates and Pizza Hut right now. That's all I'm saying. For God's sake, somebody order a pizza from us, will you? We have
Why
pizza
not?
too.
How about a book? How about a flapper shirt?
Yeah, they're all right here on the shelf. If you'd like one, yeah. They say still celebrating the repeal of COVID. We got them done especially for you. How long do you think we'll be making jokes about this? That's one of the things I'm kind of curious about. Like, is this the whole next year going to be everybody's comedy special is going to be about this? Or I don't know.
It's so funny you say that. It's like there's two jokes that are already hacky. You can't do like COVID material and you can't use the punchline Karen, I guess. So but I don't know, how can we not talk about it? This is like a awakening of, I think you have to have your own little experience, I'm not going to lie to you and say I don't have any COVID jokes, but I mean, how can you not, right? But I think I think it's going to
Biggest
be
thing happening. How can you ignore it?
yeah, it's not over at all, unfortunately. I mean, California today said a rise in cases, and I'm like, oh God. So it's like, I don't know what the hell's happening.
Well, keep in mind, we've escalated everything every month. So the month of July could bring a whole new, right? That's when the volcano erupts. You have to let all of Hawaii come to the mainland, right? That's what's going to happen, right? We're going to have to adopt a country.
God, Hawaii sounds so good right now.
Barb, no, they only got 20 beds. That's it. You don't want to go over there.
Really?
That's why I scare everybody. I did the check. I'm like, they only got 18 vents. No, you don't want to go over there in case you need a ventilator. You don't want to.
Where should we go? Where's the first place you're going to go? Where's the first
Burbank is not bad. You're in a good spot.
I know. It's kind of like a little bit sheltered, right?
Well, where my mom lived in Pennsylvania got hit, and then nursing home central. And then I was in New York, literally in the tushy of the virus, the night doing a show. And they were like, how's LA? I'm like, we're still packed. And they're like, yeah, we're still packed too. Literally 2 hours later, NBA's canceled. Boom, I came back. And then I was in Texas. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with LA. Talking to different people, I think we're one of the best places in terms of protection. No, in terms of like, we're in a good spot. I think.
Right.
You tell me.
I would agree.
Well, it's hot here, so maybe it will kill this thing. I hope, right? The heat
But is that
good.
even true? I thought it's proliferating in all the equatorial countries. Like,
Wow, that was such a
Stop.
big word. you
I know.
used.
Stop using your Star Trek knowledge.
Equatorial? Does that mean like, is that
Josh is
about the
playing Scrabble
equator?
on the side.
Yeah, equatorial. It's a tutorial about the equator. Exactly.
God. All right, let me translate. It really bad in hot countries.
We already did that, but we just depressed.
Jesus.
Well, that was stupid and smart.
Yeah. Work the title in. Available now on Tubi. It's a free app.
Sorry, didn't mean to get Dennis Miller on everybody.
Oh my gosh. But this was my question. Where are we gonna go? Does everyone have a place in mind, like the first place you want to travel when this is all over?
Well, I know that I'm going to New York with Barbara.
We are? That's our first plan, isn't it?
I think so.
We had a trip to New York
That got
planned.
canceled the week that COVID shut down the world. We were going to New York
For what?
to see her grandmother, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, my 90-year-old grandmother, 91-year-old grandmother, who's fit as a fiddle and walking around and all by herself, unfortunately, in an
I actually
apartment.
had shows booked that got canceled, but I was supposed to do some shows, but no way to go see her grandmother.
Yeah, she needs some company. That's it. Don't forget, by the way, about all those seniors out there, and not to do a plug, but we just got enrolled in this great program, the Great Plates program. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but the governor did this, set this up about a month ago, where they give restaurants a certain per diem per day to bring 3 meals to seniors. So we're going to start delivering to seniors tomorrow. It's a super cool program. So that gives us a little bit of revenue. And we're not just giving them pizza. We're actually giving them our best stuff, our amazing meatloaf, our steak, our salmon.
Isn't our slogan, you can't live off flappy fries alone? Isn't
Yeah.
that?
I don't know if the flappy fries will make it in transit. We're working on some more solids, but the program's really cool. If you're a senior and you're listening and you want to enroll in this program, you just call 211. And I think pretty much it's a pretty good program. They're not being sticklers about it. And mostly age is a factor, and also your accessibility to, not just money, but can you move around? Can you get food? Do you understand technology? Can you order it, or we are going to bring it to you? So
You're describing me.
I know. You're not old enough, Paul. Sorry, but it's
Wow.
a pretty.
So you guys are now can be a nursing home. Maybe that's a way you can open.
Flappers,
nursing home and restaurant. I knew you would find the solution, Jamie. Oh, yeah. Let's put that out there on Facebook, Josh. Flappers blank blank and restaurant, and let's see what our viewers
Drive through strip club nursing home.
Flappers
Ooh.
Nursing Home and Restaurant. We kill, you die.
Don't forget Flappers Gun Shop and Restaurant, because that's allowed.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Gunshot.
Flappers, Church of Flappers and Restaurant. How about that one?
Yeah, churches can open. Yeah.
Yes.
So Jamie, if you're an ordained priest, we could run a service.
I am.
Guess what? Josh, I am too. Remember? The Church of Universal Ministry.
Yeah.
I actually have a certificate of ministry.
And this week's sermon could be, what is the deal with airplane food?
Yeah.
I'm actually ordained through the Church of Dudism. I'm a Dudist priest. I actually have officiated like 5 weddings, so I officially could do this.
Wait, we have
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's based
What's
on the movie, The Big Lebowski.
That's
Josh.
real. Wow.
Josh, read that comment. Did you see it?
Which,
There's
well,
a
Rick, there's a couple. Rick says Hawaii is great at the moment. There's no tourists. Flip commented. He said, watching and thanks for the bathroom shout out. No, Flip, thank you for the lemon bars.
The good bar. It's a damn good bar.
I also got a text from Amanda that we should read. And her text was that basically, as long as there are, and this is her word, not mine, as long as there are chuckle fuckers, there will be live shows. Some guy.
No, Amanda, hold on. I was with Flip the other day, and we were at a Starbucks. We were able to like sit there, and like Flip's like, "Yo, that girl's cute," and I was like, "Yeah, but is she ventilator cute? Like, come on, I don't know." Chuckle fuckers are the new. I don't know. You know what the NYPD or the NY thing said, that they are encouraging people to have objects between you when you have sex. Nothing new, Barb. To you,
yeah,
but
been there, done that.
so they basically they're talking about the glory hole. They're saying that you put a barrier between you and your partner. That's a real thing. You go on Twitter.
This is my
Yes.
favorite object to have between when I'm having sex.
Uber's here.
Yeah.
Question,
Guys.
when they say you need to have something between you between sex, does severe emotional distance count?
I was on the road in Arizona the week before we all got locked down, and a very hot lesbian couple approached me and the headliner at Last Tucson and asked if we'd like to have, one of us like to have a threesome. And we were convinced that this was how COVID spreads. Like, we were wondering if the government is sending out hot lesbians just to try and get the numbers up a little bit so they could shut some things down and see what happens.
Wait, so can I go back to that for a second? Wait, there was two hot lesbians, and who was the headliner? A lesbian?
No. So the girls told me they had a Seth Rogen fetish.
Oh, ooh.
And my beard was a little more back then too. So I was like, I don't think anyone finds Seth Rogen that attractive. I think they find his $20 million a movie that attractive. And they were like, no, we really like the hair, the glasses, the beard. This has never happened in 38 years of life. No woman has ever come up to me and said, you're the look of the man that deserves to be in the hot lesbian threesome. So I know this had to have been sort of a government, plan to give everybody COVID.
You forgot.
By the way, the fact that happened at Laughs and not like the Tempe Improv, big props to Laughs.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, when I go there, I always do my opening joke is, I'm from LA, don't boo. And then 7,000 women come up to me, you're from LA? You're LA? Like not Louisiana, right? Like Los Angeles?
What's it like down there, down the 10, just an hour away?
Yeah.
Josh, we had a note from Cronmiller, David Cronmiller too. He said the Flappcast got deep.
Oh yes, yes. That was when that was on me. Sorry, guys.
I think there's more. There's so many comments, but here's the thing.
What are the comments?
Well,
The
there's
deep, no, you said it was the deep. Didn't you say it was the deep pullout or something?
no,
What did
you
Well, that's the deep
started it with
Dropbox.
deep in the Dropbox is
Right.
where it started. Deep in the Dropbox, remember?
Wait, I just want to know how my comments compare to other headliners with a special on a free streaming app. That's all I care about.
Yours are so much funnier. I cannot even tell you how hilarious you are. Really. Yeah, it's right, guys? Come on, support.
Absolutely.
Oh, Jamie, you have such a great energy. We love having you here. I can't wait to see your face again and give you a big hug. And I will hug you. I don't care what happens, mask or no mask. I will hug you.
I honestly, this was so fun, guys. I appreciate you guys having me. It really was fun.
Well, we have, if you want more Jamie Kennedy, he's coming up at 7 o'clock with a one-on-one interview with Flip Schultz. Dave Reinitz here at Flappers, my partner, saying hi.
What's up, Jamie? How are you, buddy?
What up, Dave? Thank you for helping, buddy, and setting all this up.
My pleasure. It's good to see you. Be safe.
It's okay. You
Good to see
can
you
breathe
too.
on my back. It's okay. It's like,
He's so scared he didn't even show himself in the frame. He's like, I don't want to care.
I know. He's like, I'm just kind of having. Yep. I think he spit on my screen though. Anyway, yeah. Here he goes again. Okay, bye. It kind of looks cool to have someone walking by looking like they're working, right? All part of the plan.
That's your virtual background. People
Yes,
work.
minions.
Wait, are we done?
No, I was just about to make announcements, but I was so distracted.
Oh.
I apologize. I was in the group. So we got Jamie Kennedy at 7 o'clock, still time to buy tickets, a live Q&A. And believe me, Flip Schultz is going to go way deeper into the Dropbox with Jamie than I did. So stay tuned for that. And then Paul, what news do we have from the Flappcast FU this week?
Monday, Gabe Abelson, the head writer of Letterman, has his writing for late night class. It's 5 weeks. It's fantastic. And Gabe will work with you on that. So go ahead and go to flappersuniversity.com. And as you can see, Dave is trolling the background there. I like that. But yeah, that's the next class we have. And then we'll start level 1 and 2 at the very end of the month again. So go.
Am I teaching branding on Monday or no?
There is a branding workshop on Monday, yes.
I will be teaching. He forgets me so easily. It's already full, that's why, Paul, right?
We've already sold out 10 times over.
1 o'clock, if you want to talk about personal branding and the business side of comedy, that's a little bit.
It's actually Barb holds a stick and just brands your ass. That's all she actually does the entire time.
Miss Laura Hayden, do you have a PT tip for us this week?
Yeah, laugh more, because I'll be on 2 shows this Saturday at Flappers on Zoom, 7 and 9. Laughing's good for you. It lowers depression, anxiety, and other good things.
And they could, if we do end up opening, we will properly social distance. We have all of those precautions in place. And the minute they say we're allowed to tell jokes on stage, we will have some jokes going on here. Until then, it's all serious shit. But anyway, the
No, it's
jokes
not.
will come back soon. Josh, what else shows do we have happening?
Virtual shows 7 nights a week. We've got Jenny Johnson, who's headlining tomorrow night, 7 p.m. And then Superstar Saturdays on Saturday, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. shows.
That's the one I'm on.
Yes, that's correct, Laura. That is good, nicely done. And then actually on Sunday, we have the Carlos Kotkin Story Hour. And this is a storytelling show run by Carlos Kotkin, who's a friend of the club, a great storyteller, screenwriter extraordinaire.
He wrote the movie The Star. Remember a couple Christmases ago, a famous, great film, and also worked on Something About Mary.
And then Monday, we're doing a live Q&A with the co-creators of Airplane, David Zucker and Pat Proft.
Together.
Wow.
Together.
Wow.
Never been done in, I think.
Wow.
Literally.
I'd like to use my Flappers discount card on that one. Save me a spot.
Okay, you got it. Deep in the Dropbox section.
But that is our mission, by the way, because I think as we do reopen, some people are going to be able to come out and see shows and other people are not. And so our plan is to be able to offer virtual shows to the people who can't and physical shows to the people who can. And that way we can keep that comedy train going. I can't believe I just used that phrase, but it did.
I gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go to work now. But listen, Jamie, thank you so much. Please come back as soon as you can. And
Love to drop in your deep box.
oh, I can't wait. On that note, thanks everyone for joining us on another episode of the Flappcast. Hey,
Love you guys. Thank you. Be
laughing,
safe.
keep laughing.